Hey champions, my name is Eugene Cheng from Freedom Profits, and welcome to today's presentation on how to use Facebook Messenger ads to double your e-commerce business within 90 days or less without losing thousands of dollars on advertising. Now, just to clarify things before we get started, I'm not trying to sell anything in this presentation. However, if you want to reach out to me after this presentation, you're most welcome to do so. I will be adding a whole bunch of value for you throughout these 60 minutes, so get your pen and paper ready to take notes. Now, should you miss anything important, you can always refer back to this presentation. Great, now without further ado, let's get the ball rolling. So what will you learn today? Now, firstly, you'll learn how to create an engaging Facebook post, set up your chatbot, and run Facebook Messenger ads without losing thousands of dollars in advertising fees. Now, I'll go through all this in detail, so be sure to take notes. Now, next, you will learn about my simple 5C system that will double your e-commerce business within 90 days or less. Last but not least, you will learn how to build your assets, such as subscribers that you can promote all your offers to, build better branding, and ultimately increase sales for your e-commerce business. So how can we do all this even if you have no existing customers, no email lists, no social media following, no connections, no technical skills? So finally, you can wave goodbye to no more creating endless amount of content, for your Facebook page, for your website, etc. When all these experts say you have to post 3-4 times a day, you don't have to create endless amount of content. And no more begging for customers' email addresses, with overused lead magnets, such as free ebooks, discount codes and all this. We don't want to beg for customers' email addresses, but we want them to willingly do business with us. And then no more throwing money down the drain with poor quality Facebook ads. And I'll show you all the tips and tricks how to set up your Facebook ads so you use each dollar that you spend, the most effective way possible. And no more crying over low email open rates. No more dealing with low potential buyers. So before we proceed, it is fair that I share my story with you all, my story of struggle, finding a solution and achieving success. So who is Eugene Cheng? I used to work as a typical 9-to-5 engineer for 5 years in the shipbuilding and also the oil and gas industry back in Australia. Everything was great in the beginning until I realized life is just a routine day in and day out. Same stuff, different day. Certainly not the life and living it to the fullest. It's what that is about. So while working as an engineer, I was learning about online marketing, and I started my Amazon e-commerce business. And I was trying to do everything myself, and listening to various podcasts, and reading books as well. And you know what happened? Yep, you guessed it right. Eventually, I burned out from information overload, which some of you might be able to relate to that as well. And we all need direction in life at some point, and instead of asking what can I do or how can I do this, we should instead ask who can help me. So I reached out to the right coach at the right time and was able to gain more clarity of what I need to do and propel forward from there. Fortunately for me as well, the universe did me a huge favor. I was made redundant from my engineering job, and at that moment, that instant, everything started to change for the better, of course. I wasn't high, I wasn't wide, and I just clear on my goals. I knew what I needed to do and how to pursue it. And I realized that I was able to leverage on my strengths and focus on businesses that I enjoy running, and at the same time, giving me more freedom. And since then, I've helped aspiring and established entrepreneurs build businesses of their dreams, and I'm currently passionate in helping companies grow and scale their businesses fast, with cutting edge strategies and a couple of ninja tactics as well. Now, today's presentation is one of those cutting edge strategies that I'm really excited to share with you all. So here's a disclaimer. I'm not guaranteeing you achieve the same results. However, let me share with you 3 of many success stories and testimonials that I've received. Now here's the first one from Hung, who said that Eugene displayed a great deal of passion for Amazon e-commerce business. Thank you. And without fail, I continue to surprise him with my winning strategies and what it takes to really build a wildly profitable Amazon e-commerce business. And which brings us to the second testimonial. Will, I was able to help Will double his sales, his Amazon sales within 30 days and quadruple it within 40 days. While this might not be life changing for some of you, however, this made a huge difference for Will and his Amazon business and his life goals as well. Will was able to scale his business to the next level, and he was able to hopefully soon he'll be able to quit his job and focus on his business full time and following his dream. And here's a testimonial from Paul, who was very thankful to have helped him and his wife start their dream nutritional supplement company from scratch and generated sales within a short period of only 2.5 months. Now they were able to turn what was once a dream into reality and pursue their passion in the fitness industry. However, the most important thing is today isn't about me or my clients. It's about the person who is listening to this presentation right now. That's right. It's you, my friend. It's all about you today. So is this for you? If you are sick and tired of all the hyped up courses out there that overpromise and underdeliver, which leaves you even more frustrated than when you originally started, then it might be for you. And if you are frustrated with your business, stuck in plateau and not being able to break through that the next level, then this is for you, might be for you. And if you're confused about the path and the strategy to execute, and also if you kept wondering to yourself, what can I do to scale my business, 2x, 4x, or even 10x the business, and this might be for you. And I have a simple strategy for you to implement, so do pay close attention to this presentation. So let's take a look at what's changing in the marketplace. So the first is the comparison between email and messenger. Now, if you look at this slide here, the average open rate for email is 22.87% to be exact. You might get something better than this average, but this is just an average metric for your reference. And the average click-through rate is 3.26% for email. Now, if you look at the average open rate of Messenger, that's 84.3%, and the average click-through rate is 28.3%. I don't know about you, but the result is quite obvious here. Messenger trumps email anytime. Now, some of you might be skeptical of this, but just bear with me for now as I explain along this presentation. You will understand where I'm coming from and where the trend is moving to when I unveil the Facebook Messenger ads strategy later in this presentation. And heck, if you still insist on going with the traditional email marketing method, I have a special gift for you at the end of this presentation. So where is Messenger going? Mark Zuckerberg said that we think you should be able to message a business like how you would message a friend. Now, for those of you who don't know who Mark is, well, he's the founder of Facebook, and he wants to humanize conversations between businesses and customers when it comes to Messenger. Okay, you're probably wondering how many people actually use Facebook Messenger. So this is the report on Facebook's current monthly active users, and considering Facebook Messenger now have 1.3 billion active users as of September last year, we now know that Facebook isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Even after the recent Facebook scandal, things has changed a lot. So what on earth is a chatbot? You listened to me mention that earlier on in this presentation. So a chatbot is also known as a talkbot, a bot, IM bot, chatterbot, interactive agent, or you want to call it artificial conversational entity. It's pretty much a computer program or an AI which conducts a conversation via auditory or textual methods. For your information, I got this from Wikipedia. So, for instance, you might see chatbots in action on these platforms here. You might find it on Slack, where I have this Slack bot, Skype bot, Line, Messenger, Telegram, and also Kick as well, where bots would start a conversation, whether it is helping you out with an issue or guiding you through making a purchase. So they are pretty helpful when it comes to allocating tasks. Another interesting feature by Facebook is the Facebook feed to Messenger ads. This is really powerful for entrepreneurs, business owners, and pretty much any blokes who has a product to sell and have the ability to run Facebook ads within the news feed and send someone to Messenger to start a conversation. This is one of the most personalized advertising we can use to connect with shoppers, offer them your best-selling product, and convert them into your customers. And I will share the simple 5C system that you can execute to take your businesses to the next level, double, even quadruple it within 90 days or less. So please listen, bear with me until the next few slides. So let's talk about the 5 myths of Facebook ads for your Amazon business or your e-commerce business that I constantly hear about from business owners. So the first myth is that Facebook ads doesn't work. Now, time after time, I hear lots of people say that Facebook ads doesn't work, and I'm not generating the ROI that I wanted to. Now, is it because Facebook ads doesn't really work, or is it because your ad copy sucks, or your targeting is wrong? Here's an image of Facebook's common stock on Nasdaq as of July 12th, 2019. With a market capitalization of $593.07 billion. That's almost $600 billion, and it's billion with the B and not million. And all those income source came straight from Facebook advertising. So don't ever think that Facebook ads doesn't work. I'm going to give you a strategy in today's presentation that will shift your whole mindset and teaches you how to run a highly effective and highly efficient Facebook ad, showing you that Facebook ads does work. Now, the second myth is that most e-commerce business owners thinks that PPC ads is the same as Facebook ads, so it's pretty easy to set it up. Facebook ads isn't easy to set up. It is, if you know what you're doing, and I'm afraid they are wrong. Facebook ads is also a different beast itself, and there are lots of moving parts within it. You need to consider demographics, geographics, psychographics, whereas you only need to use the right keywords and set your budget on, say, for example, Amazon sponsored PPC ads, and that's about it. So the third myth is I would like to point out is that paid advertising requires a massive budget. Yes, that's correct if you don't know what you're doing. For instance, targeting raw keywords for PPC ads or Adwords, running a poorly written Facebook ads are going to cost you an arm and a leg. Now, this is why you use online keyword tools to find out what keywords are converting, whether it's short or long tail keywords for your ads or Adwords, and also learn more about Facebook ads so they can run more cost efficient and highly targeted ads. It is important that you understand your target audience down to a T. Now, all three elements that I mentioned earlier, demographics, geographic, and psychographics, these are the three important elements that you need to understand in order to get to know your target audience. Now, myth number 4, I don't use Facebook ads to grow my business. I'm selling on Amazon and on my own website, people will find my product through word of mouth. Referrals, blah blah blah. They'll say word of mouth. Yeah, word of mouth is powerful, but if you can scale it, 10 times, even 100 times quicker with ads, why not? And while that's true, you won't be able to reach your ideal audience as well and capture their data as efficient as running Facebook ads. So, which brings us to myth number 5 right here. Most of you might think that I need a lot of fans or followers or subscribers to be able to run Facebook ads and market to them. However, you need strategies to leverage on others' influencers' fan base instead. All you need to do is show up at the right place and at the right time, and you will always win. And this is where Facebook ads comes in. So before I review the strategy, I'm going to start off by giving you this quote from Jim Rohn. If you really want to do something, you'll find a way. If you don't, you find an excuse. Like the main purpose of this presentation is to show you the strategy using Facebook and Messenger ads and chatbots to double your e-commerce businesses within 90 days or less, and ultimately achieve your dreams. Are you guys ready to learn about this simple 5C system? Great, let's do this together. So here's an overview of the ultimate 5C system to scale your e-commerce business, which I'll explain in detail in this presentation. From running highly targeted Facebook Messenger ads, driving potential customers to your engaging posts that you create, which will connect them and turn them into subscribers, and ultimately convert them into customers for life. So step 1 is to create your engaging Facebook posts. Step 2, craft your compelling Facebook Messenger ads. Step 3, to connect and engage with shoppers, understanding their needs, and also their pain points. Step 4, conversation, explain how your products would benefit them and also solve their needs, so they make a purchase, which takes us to step 5, converting all these shoppers into lifetime customers by providing great customer service, and also products that will understand and also solve their needs and pain points. So first step is to create engaging posts. For instance, if you're selling weight loss products, you can create an engaging post that goes like this. So what is your number one fitness goals for the next 3 months? A, lose weight. B, build muscles. C, stay in shape. Comment below for a special surprise. Something along those lines. Now, our main goal for this is to get comments with simple keywords, of which we will set up our chatbot down the track to recognize these keywords and send commenters a message. So why engagement matters for your Facebook posts. Now, you've made a Facebook page for your business. You have optimized it and you post regularly. Do you think these steps are enough? Unfortunately, a great looking Facebook page will be largely unsuccessful without engagement on your post. You might have 10,000 subscribers, but when you post, you only have less than 10 engagement on your post. That's not really helpful. So the most important reason to pay attention to your engagement in your posts is that it will not be seen without it. Facebook algorithm makes it hard for organic posts to reach your audience. Your post must have likes, comments, and shares in order to earn visibility on your followers' newsfeed. Another advantage of strong engagement in your Facebook post is the promotion of trust in your brand. When new visitors see a lot of engagement in your post, they will see that your brand is a leader in the industry. And next, engaging posts will lead to an increased interest in your Facebook page. Interesting posts create the most engagement, and keep in mind that when your followers realize that your posts are frequently engaging, and therefore they get interesting to with your posts, they will be more likely to follow your page closely. Next, let's take a look at Facebook ads image guide. Facebook is very strict when it comes to using image posts for ads, so you can check out the link below here and read through the old image guidelines before you create your engaging posts. So go to facebook.com/business/ads-guide/image hashtag. So get understanding the whole rules and regulations, the guidelines that Facebook needs you to follow before you create your engaging posts. So there are 3 types of engaging posts that you can create. Now, the first is to post a simple question. Now, for instance, what is your favorite pizza topping? And the second one is a post asking your audience to make a choice between 2 or 3 things. Most importantly, pick a favorite, or choose a team. The third type of engaging post is the crowdsourced feedback from audience. Now, people love giving feedback. When you ask for input the right way, of course, your audience will jump aboard and be quick to respond. And one of the benefits is you can improve your business and delight your customers with the feedback that you receive from your customers. In general, the simple post with here are the 3 tips in general. So the first one is to keep your color scheme clean and keep it consistent as well to your branding. And tip number 2 is to have recognizable image, whether it's your products or whether it is you want to use a meme or something that people can recognize instantly. The third one is keep your post minimal and keep it impactful and also concise. Here's an example of a Facebook post that I created for one of my clients that you can refer to. This is a simple question post that focuses on learning more about the audience's preferences. Another great tip that you can do right here is to use PS or postscript in your copywriting. Adding a postscript to encourage comments for a chance to win your best-selling product is what I use in here. Keep in mind you want to encourage the audience to comment on your post, so your ManyChat chatbot will fire up and message the person who commented. Now this in return will build your subscribers when the person replies to your message. Now this might seem confusing, but once you set up your ManyChat sequence, which I'll explain in the next few slides, you will have a clearer picture of the whole 5C system. Alrighty, now that you've created an engagement Facebook post, step 2 is to craft your compelling Facebook Messenger ads. Now please pay close attention to this as I share and explain step by step on how to create your Facebook ads. It is crucial to get this right so you don't throw thousands of dollars down the drain with really poor quality ads. Now here's what the Facebook campaign structure looks like. So firstly, you need to create a campaign through Ads Manager. As I explained here, each campaign corresponds to a single advertising objective, like driving website traffic. And I want you to always name your campaign accordingly as well, so it's easier for you to navigate through your Ads Manager. I know it's common sense, but you'll be surprised on how many entrepreneurs don't take this seriously. Next is the ad sets. Here you set a budget and a schedule for each of your ad sets. You also define your targeting, your placement, and bid settings at the end at the ad set level right here. For instance, you can create multiple posts, engagement posts, within a main campaign to split test the results. And at the third tier, we have ads, and each of ads, this ad set can include multiple different ads with different images, text, call to action buttons, links, or video. You can use one for each, and add creative you want to split test here as well. If this is too confusing for you, I suggest keep it simple by creating only one campaign with one ad set and one ad, and not worrying about split testing just yet. Great. Now that you understand the Facebook campaign structure, let's start by creating an engagement campaign for your Facebook post. First, you need to navigate to your Facebook Ads Messenger page at facebook.com/ads/manager. Now then, once you're there, select the green Create Ad button that you'll see on your top right side on your account, and once you click on the button, you'll be taken to this page where Facebook will ask you what's your marketing objective. And I want you to select engagement as your objective today, because we want to spark more engagement, more comments for the post. So then you need to insert your desired campaign name right here. For instance, you can name your campaign Dog Chew Dog Bait, US age 21 to 55, engagement targeting. And this is an example, so it's really up to you to name your campaign so you don't get confused with other campaigns that you're running at the same time. Now, once you have finished and entering all the details. Just click the continue button here. And the next part is setting your target audience. So this is where you insert your target audience based on their demographics, the geographic and also psychographics. And in the custom audiences section right here, one of the great way to target is to upload your email list to create a custom audience, and then create also a 1% lookalike audience as well, which you can further target potential shoppers for your business. So to create a custom or lookalike audience, you first need to navigate to the audiences tab shown in here, and then select the drop down box for options, custom audience and also lookalike audience and save audience. I'll go through how to create the custom audience first. So once you have selected the custom audience option, you'll be brought to this page where Facebook will ask you, how do you want to create this audience? There's customer file, website traffic, app activity, offline activity, and also engagement. Now, and this is the one that I wanted to select on, which is engagement. And it's a great way for you to create custom audience who engage with your, for example, Facebook fan page, and use it for your engagement post right here. There's a few ways you can target the engagement from your audience. Now we want to select Facebook page here, since we want to create a custom audience who commented on our Facebook page. And once you have selected the Facebook page, and you can click the next button, it will take you to this page right here. You can be more specific and also select options based on your preferences. You can choose to target anyone who visited your page, people who engage with any post or ad that you have on your Facebook page, people who click any call to action button, people who send a message to your page, and also people who save your page or any post. And right here, I want you to select people who send a message to your page. So because they have already send you a message before, you want to use this audience to create a custom audience, because the main goal when we run ads is to get engagement, which is comments and stuff, and this is the perfect fit for it. So once you've done this, just click the button create audience, and just let Facebook's algorithm to do its job, and then now you can jump on here to the lookalike audience. And once you've created the custom audience, let's take you can take another step further, creating lookalike audience. So all you need to do is select the custom audience that you've just created by typing in the source section right here. And so for the location, just choose it based on where your target audience is located. If you're selling products mainly in the UK, then of course you want to select UK. And if you're selling mainly in the US, of course you select US. But if it's both, then you enter both in here. Now, I want you to keep the audience to 1%, because we want Facebook's algorithm to give us the most accurate data, as accurate as possible. And then once you've done that, just click the create audience button and let Facebook do its magic. So now back to your target audience. Now, if you're starting from scratch and you don't have your email list or any data to create custom audience or lookalike audiences, it's not too late to find out who your target audience is. So I want you to, for those who are starting from scratch, you can choose the age, the gender, the language accordingly right here. Now next, you want to include audience with interest according to your niche. For instance, I'm choosing to target Shopify employees for my webinar video to spark their curiosity and want to learn more about this strategy, for example, that I'm running. Now, in your case, you can say if you're selling weight loss supplements, you want to target people who are interested in weight loss and have also interested in page or anything related to weight loss. Now, behavior targeting can be used as well to target people who have made a purchase on Facebook. So you know that Facebook will be taking that down in late August, but of course you can still leverage on that in the meantime. And once you have chosen the relevant targeting, don't forget to click save this audience at the this audience button below right here. Now, once you have done that, you'll be redirect to this page to insert your audience name, and also again, remember to use a name that is specific, and also so you don't scratch your head trying to figure it out later. And once you've done that, click save the button to save the audience. Then you can double check it again to ensure you've selected the right audience. Now, the main reason we want to save audience is so we can create lookalike audience once Facebook gathers enough data for us. Now, the next part is deciding on the ad placement. This is an interesting part. Never ever leave it on automatic. I repeat, don't ever leave it in automatic placement, even though it says recommended, because it's automatic. Well, because it's easier for Facebook to make money off you. You want to select edit placements, and mainly to use Facebook newsfeed and uncheck the rest. Now, you will be using ManyChat's chatbot for your engagement posts. So, right column, instant articles, in-stream videos, suggested videos, Instagram, and audience network. You don't need any of these. Period. Just by executing this step, you've already saved yourself hundreds and thousands of dollars, because all these clicks spent on all these unnecessary targeting placements. We're just gonna burn out all your cost per click, burn out all your clicks. So the next stop is budget and schedule, and for the budget right here, it's entirely up to you. I suggest starting small but think big, of course, and then tweak accordingly. You can increase your budget after 24 to 48 hours. So Facebook's algorithm has more to work with. You can start with $5, $10, or even $20. And an important note right here is that you don't want to reduce your budget. Say you start off from $20 and you reduce it down to $5. You don't want to do that because Facebook absolutely hates it when you try to cut off its traction and momentum. Now, once you've inserted all this data, double check and make sure you're optimizing your ad delivery for post engagements right here. So once that's done, click the continue button to the next step with the estimated daily result on the right hand corner. Take this with a grain of salt. Don't worry if you're not reaching enough people, because it might change, since it's just an estimate reach suggested by Facebook. Click continue to the next page, which will take you, to this page right here, and make sure you select the right Facebook page. If you have multiple pages that you manage, of course, make sure you select the page that you want to have the post set up on and the ads. So in the creative section, click on the drop down menu and select the engagement post that you have created early on. You can include a call to action button as well to encourage shoppers to send you a message for any inquiries they might have. And once you've entered all these necessary details, then click the publish button and wait for Facebook's approval. Okay, and don't forget to turn on your Facebook pixel right here. And if you haven't set it up, here's how you can set up and install your pixel code. It's very important that you set up your code, mainly for tracking purposes. For instance, you can track down how many sales were generated from a particular ad, so you can tweak the ad from there and make it as efficient as possible. Now, you can also use Pixel for retargeting purposes by building audiences of people who have visited your website, retargeting them through a sales funnel. Hence, I definitely want to emphasize again to always set up your Pixel code. And Facebook ads may not run if you see this error message right here. Don't panic. This means that the image that you use contains a little bit too much text. You need to change the image to a more creative, rich image, and then you can review the ads again. So once you've done that, pretty much wait for your ads to go live, and you tweak it from there, which will bring us to step 3, which is to connect and engage with shoppers, understanding their needs and their pain points as well. So, what is ManyChat? You probably heard me mention it quite a few times early on. In a nutshell, ManyChat lets you create a Facebook Messenger bot for marketing, for sales, and also for support as well. Now let's create once you set up your own ManyChat account, you want to navigate to the main page, and what we want to do here is to create a custom field called email, because we will need this in later on to prompt commenters for their email addresses. So once you have created a custom field, let's take a look at how you can set up your Facebook comment bot. Now, the first and foremost, you need to sign up for a ManyChat account, which if you've already done that, don't worry about it. Now, it's free. I highly suggest upgrading it to Pro as well, Pro level, because not only you are a pro in what you do, ManyChat Pro account unlocks a lot of useful features and will allow you to manage more subscribers at the same time. Now, just visit this site and view all the features and benefits that you see. Alright, once you've signed up and logged into your account, navigate to the growth tools that you see right here in your left panel, and then Facebook comments to get started, as shown right here in the screenshot. So in the Facebook comments growth tool, you need to select a post, which you will select what we created before, the Facebook engagement post that we posted up on Facebook as well. And in the option fields below, you can choose to have your chatbot to send message immediately after the people or anyone else commented on the post, or you can actually set a time for it, such as 3 seconds after someone commented, or 5 seconds. But try not to keep it too long, because you want to message them when your leads are still fresh. So next, you can leave the exclude comments section without its keywords, and only trigger for comments with its keywords. Just leave them blank, so anyone who commented on your post will receive a personal message. So once you've completed your settings, you can insert a message in the auto respond tab. The main goal right here is to have people who commented on your post to reply your chatbot's message, so you can add them to your Messenger subscriber list. And a very important note right here is this is where the magic happens. People who commented on your post will automatically become your subscribers on Messenger. Only only if they reply to this auto respond message right here. So you want to keep it engaging as well. So when they do it, you can send them an opt-in message, which I'll show you in the next slide. And just by shoppers commenting on your posts, they will become your subscribers. And this is as subtle as it gets. Like, you don't need to insert any emails or even name anymore. This is really crucial, for you to build your subscribers, of which you can broadcast messages to them in the future. Keep in mind that Facebook carefully controls the usage of this feature, just because a lot of people will try to abuse it. And to protect your page from being blocked on Messenger, ManyChat limits the auto respond rate permitted right here. So this means that popular pages, may experience longer delivery time for auto responses. If there was a big influx of comments, in a short period of time as well. And next, you can add in your message in the sending option tabs right here. And three sending options for you to choose from. Now, the first one is you don't send the opt-in message, send to everyone who replies. Send only to those who reply with the keyword. Now you need to split test the opt-in message to suit, so your audience can relate to your engagement posts, which will bring us to Step 4, which is conversation. And by conversation, I mean interacting with your subscribers and explaining how your products will benefit them, how your products would solve their needs, once you're connected with them. Now you can leverage these functionalities within ManyChat to spark a conversation. Now, user input function at the middle bottom right here is a great way to prompt shoppers to input a response, such as put in the email address. And by email address, what the beauty of it is that shoppers don't have to type the email address again. Facebook Messenger will automatically go into their account and grab the data, which is maybe the email is abc@gmail.com, and then people can just click on the button and that's it. It will save you and your potential customers a long time. And besides that, you can also use the broadcast function by ManyChat to notify subscribers on, say, for example, when you have new products launching next month. You have upcoming promotion as well, such as Black Friday sale and etc. Last but not least, step 5 is to convert shoppers into lifetime customers by adding massive value to them. For instance, if you're selling dog beds, you can provide free shipping to purchases above a certain value. Follow up with your customers to check if their dogs are sleeping comfortably on it. Now, if you're selling camping tents, you can also follow up with customers to make sure they manage to put up their tents okay. Great customer service is very important in a business to ensure customers fully understand your product usage and benefits. So, these are part of the 5C system, simple 5C system that you can implement to double your e-commerce business within 90 days or less. Now let's take a recap. Let's recap on what you have learned today. Step 1 is to create your engaging posts, Facebook posts. Step 2, to craft your compelling Facebook Messenger ads. Step 3, to connect and engage with your shoppers and understanding their needs and their pain points using ManyChat. Step 4, conversation. This is where you explain how your products will benefit them and also solve their needs. And last but not least, step 5, you want to convert shoppers into lifetime customers by providing excellent customer service. So how can we do all this even if we have no existing customers, no email list, no social media following, no connections, and no technical skills? So here's a quick question. Would you like me to personally help you double your e-commerce business in 8 weeks or less? If so, just click on the link below or the link in the description and we can proceed from there. You sat through a lot today, but I do have one more thing for you before you go ahead and implement this strategy. As promised earlier, I have a special gift for you. And ta-da! Here's another strategy to take things to the next level. 3 steps to integrate ManyChat and MailChimp into Zapier to build your email list. So that's right, you can build your Messenger subscribers and also your email list at the same time. Killing 2 birds with 1 stone. So step 1 is to sign up for an account with Zapier and also MailChimp if you haven't already got one. As for email newsletter tool, Zapier do integrate with Aweber as well. You have to double check the list of apps that Zapier will integrate. So for Zapier, you can start off with the work package, with a simple 14-day trial, and you can upgrade it when you're really zapping a lot, because it does make a difference. I would never suggest go for the free forever, because you want to think big and you want to zap more email addresses, and you would have for a 14-day trial. Why not? And it's $20 a month for you to double your business. It's a really good investment, and I highly suggest you do that. As for MailChimp, you can select the growing business plan, which starts from $10 per month, and it increases as your email list grows. So the more subscribers, email subscribers you have, the more you have to pay, but they cap it at certain values. So don't worry, it's only $10 a month, and slowly, we'll take it from there. So the next section is the integrating Zapier with ManyChat and also MailChimp. Here's an overview screenshot of what you will see when you create a Zap in Zapier. Once you've set it up, log into that, go to the main page, the home page, then create a new Zap, and this is what you will see for you to set up. So, which brings us to step 2, is to set up your ManyChat within Zapier. First, of course, you need to select your ManyChat trigger. What I want you to do is to select new or updated custom field, and once you've selected that, click the continue button. And next, you need to connect a Facebook page account that is linked to your ManyChat account. So Facebook will prompt you to log into accounts, your ManyChat account and also Facebook account. And Zapier will also prompt you to test the connection to make sure that it's connected. And you'll see the green success button right here once the test is completed and is successful. Once you've done that, just click save and continue to the next step right here, which is to select the custom field that you want to zap from ManyChat to MailChimp, and which is the email field that we created earlier within ManyChat. If you haven't created it, you can always go back and go into settings and also create a custom field. So once you've done, just click continue. So Zapier will remind you a couple of things that you need to double check, and you want to make sure you have at least one custom field updated that you have created, which will create it in ManyChat, and make sure it also matches the trigger option that you have selected below. And right here, I selected the email custom field, which I want to use for Zapier to grab the email address from ManyChat and put it and send it through to my MailChimp account. So once you're done, just click fetch and continue. And step 3 is to connect your MailChimp account to your Zapier. So you want to select add or update subscriber, because we don't want to create any campaign or send any campaign. Most importantly, you want to add subscribers to your MailChimp list. And once you've done that, just click the continue button. Again, similar to ManyChat, Zapier will prompt you to connect your MailChimp account, or if you're using any other newsletter tool, you decided that you wanted to use, Zapier will prompt you to connect those two accounts. And once you've connected your MailChimp account, you need to test the connection to make sure it is okay, and make sure the test is successful before you click saving and also continue it to the next step. And once you've done that, you need to select the email list from MailChimp. Now, if you haven't set up a new email list in MailChimp, I suggest doing so, else Zapier won't be able to fetch the data from MailChimp. And I want you can add the email field in the subscriber email section right here, because we are grabbing the email address, the data from ManyChat, and we want to put it into MailChimp. So you can leave this blank, since they're optional. Say double opt-in, you don't want that. Update existing subscribers, yes, you can put yes for that. Groups and all this, we don't need all those. So once you've done that, click continue to complete the integration procedure. Now, just simple 3 steps for you to integrate ManyChat and MailChimp using Zapier. Okay, last but not least, once you've completed the integration, please do remember to turn your Zap on. And the last thing that you want is to have a whole bunch of comments on your Facebook post. and then you realize, you're not connecting your customer, you're not zapping customer emails from ManyChat to your MailChimp account, and you have to do it manually. And it's a waste of time to want to do all those. So once again, make sure that your Zap is turned on right here. So how do you like your special gift? I hope you really like it. So what can you do next? So you can get started on your first campaign right now and implement this breakthrough strategy, what is still fresh in your mind, and it's still very underutilized in the e-commerce marketplace. And you can also split test your posts and your copywriting, use copywriting for your follow-up messages that you use, images as well, etc., until you have crafted a winning campaign. Now, you also want to, what you can do next, definitely, you want to stay hungry and resilient, even when situations, don't go your way, because that's life is, sometimes things don't go your way, but you have to, keep moving forward, don't give up, be resilient, and keep moving forward. Now let's decide, together that we're gonna take action, and we are going to commit to implement these simple strategies that I've shared with you right here in this presentation. And also we will succeed by scaling, by doubling our e-commerce businesses within 90 days or less, and without losing thousands of dollars on lousy advertising. So would you like me to personally help you double your e-commerce business in 8 weeks or less? If so, just click on the link below or the link in the description, and we can proceed from there. Now, just remember that the secret of getting started, the secret of getting ahead is getting started, by Mark Twain. And we can go on discussing about strategies on how to scale your e-commerce businesses, but if you don't start applying, if you don't start implementing, you never get the results that you want and also build the business of your dreams. Thank you for taking time to watch my presentation up until this end. I really appreciate it. And I really hope that you enjoy it as much as I do enjoy creating this for you. And I hope that you've gained lots of value from it, and I've written out notes throughout this presentation. Feel free to share this video with your friends who think will benefit from this video. And if you'd like for me to personally help you double your e-commerce business within 8 weeks, in 8 weeks or less, just click on the link below or the link in the description, and we can proceed from there. Goodbye. I wish you the best of success for your e-commerce business, and I'll catch you in the next video.